So the Kiwi life of Davo just asked me on YouTube, when's your next video? And I'm like, oh, more videos, oh, more videos. I'm recovering from injuries right now. I hurt my back bloody digging out tree stumps around the back here, and I hurt my shoulder real bad at the pool last night. Oh, okay, so there's not going to be many, if any, videos in December, but I will have quite a lot of them coming up in January. Anyway, yay for repetition! Yay for doing things twice! This is the second time I've done this video. The first time I did it with the lapel mic, and the lapel mic failed me, and I'm having to do the whole thing second time. So some general updates. The garden is doing fantastic. You know, we have tomato plants going, we have cucumber plants growing in that big garden bed there, that lovely huge big garden bed that I built. It's such a long hot summer at the moment, so the garden is doing fantastic. Trimmed away quite a lot of the hedges, you know, the parts that were sticking out, and you know, they're sort of left holes now, but I put some ferns down there because, you know, in New Zealand we have lots of ferns, and ferns are beautiful, and I like ferns. And you know, along with digging out tree stumps, you know, and hurting my back digging up tree stumps, you know, pulled out a whole lot of flax bushes, and there's this big mound of dirt over there. That's where the flax bushes used to be. Yay for getting rid of flax bushes. As you may know, heading down on a big trip this Christmas to, you know, like Maraki, Owaka, Bluff, Aban, Stewart Island, Te Anau, Queenstown, Tekapo, Amarama. Another big road trip down south this Christmas. We are going to the very bottom of the South Island of New Zealand. Now, something that I'm kind of doing now is I'm trying to make every vlog, every series of vlogs, when I do a road trip or otherwise an international trip, I'm trying to make every trip like its own little television series. I did this in August with one, I called it Saka, Super Amazing Chinese Kiwi Adventure, and I tried to come up with a theme for it, and the theme for that one was basically being a better person, because a lot of those videos had topical discussion talking points on being a better person yourself. And it was also a group thing because Coco's family were coming, so hence the name Chinese, you know, Super Amazing Chinese Kiwi Adventure. This Christmas the theme is going to be time travel, because I'm going to present the videos not sequentially, like not, you know, day one, day two, da 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 da, as you normally do. It's going to be jumping back and forward in time, you know, this place, that place, whatever. So there's going to be this kind of faux time travel thing going on. And whilst I'm there, because time travel is going to be the theme, I'm going to be talking about what was here in the past, what may be here in the future, and what's here today. Time travel is going to be the theme for this Christmas. So I'm asking you guys for some feedback too, because, you know, I'm constantly looking for ways that I can tell stories differently in new and interesting ways. I don't want to make the same videos over and over and over and over again and again and again. So I'm always searching for little wee tweaks, little wee slightly different ways that I can tell stories, you know, travel vlogs basically. So if you have any ideas on something, no matter how radical or outlandish, I want to hear them. I'm serious about that. It doesn't matter how stupid you think the idea is, just tell me, you know, and I will consider it. Maybe it's the way I talk and I present myself. Maybe it's the way that I edit the videos. Should I edit it a wee bit differently? Should I make them shorter, longer, you know, structurally different? Should I tell the story differently? Should I use different music? Should I use more or less music? Should I use sound effects? You know, and shot composition. How should I present the visual style of the video? Should it be more cinematic or more GoPro style stuff? Lots of different things. You know, should I do more skits and comedy and acting, and you know, there's lots of different ways to make a YouTube video, and I'm constantly trying to find new ways, just, you know, experimenting, making things different. You know, recently I adopted the handwritten title thing because I kind of thought to myself, that's an asset that I have that nobody else has. I once heard a YouTuber named Psycho Traveler say that, you know, your personality is the one thing you have that nobody else has. So whilst I used to use the font, I used to use a font called Champagne and Limousines. Then I used another font called Calibri, which is built into Windows. And then I thought to myself, well, there's lots of other people that can use those two fonts. I mean, that's an asset that other people can use. But my handwriting, nobody else has that. That's mine. Nobody else in the whole world can replicate my handwriting. And like, if I was a musician, I'd be able to make my own music, and nobody else would be able to replicate that because it's mine. Unfortunately, I'm not a musician. But you know, these are examples of trying to find new and unique ways of telling a story. So I'm looking for your feedback. Moving along to my 2-year plan and my styles of video. I made a video recently where I talked about my 2-year plan, and that was basically talking about diversifying the channel and trying out new things, seeing what works. And even after just 2-3 months, I'm already starting to see what works when I look at the numbers. I mean, first of all, gardening and DIY videos, they ain't getting any traction whatsoever. Very few views, and I think that's just due to competition. There's a lot of gardening and DIY stuff on YouTube already. Pokemon videos, same thing. I still play Pokemon every single day, actually, even if I only play it for like 2-3 minutes. I'll play it every day because, you know, I spend a lot of time on the bus going to and from work, so it's a good activity for, you know, on the bus. Travel vlog videos, as you know, will always be a mainstay here. Even if they only get 20 views, I will always do travel vlogs. That is who I am, that is what I do. But, you know, always looking for, as I said before, trying to find new and interesting ways to do it. It has become painfully apparent that tech reviews get views. And they don't always take a hell of a lot of effort, but boy do people watch them. I made a video, DJI Spark distance test. Very little effort went into that video, it gets 2,000 views. Another video, Canon EOS M3 screen and microphone fix, it gets 600 views. Another one, DJI Spark flight modes tutorial, 500 views. Easy views, because you're making something that people are actually looking for. And that's, you know, I took a little bit of initial criticism when I put out that 2-year plan video, because people didn't quite understand the whole thing of, you know, that kind of balancing act between doing what you like and what you want to do versus what other people want to see. And that is so critically important. You can go ahead and make what you want to do, but don't expect other people to watch it, because you've got to make what they want to see. You know, if you make what other people want to see, you're going to get more views. Alright, one more life update, just to sum up and finish up the video. I have a friend at work who I'm hoping, and who has offered, I'm hoping is going to teach me to learn how to surf this summer, because we are having a long hot summer this summer in New Zealand. It is bloody hot. It has been like 30 degrees every day, and we're only at the beginning of summer. It is hot already. We don't always get hot summers here. So I tried surfing when I was like 14 years old. Didn't quite get the time to really get used to it, because, you know, when you're 14 you don't have a car, you don't have a roof rack, you can't transport your surfboard from point A to point B. It's hard when you're a kid. But now I'm at a point in my life now where I don't have any other competing hobbies. I have the financial, you know, disposable income to be able to do it. I live closer to the beach now than I ever have before, and I got a friend at work who's going to offer to teach me to learn how to surf. I've already ordered a bodyboard, a wetsuit, and I've already got fins and a leash. Bodyboarding is definitely going to be a thing, you know, even if it's like a thing that only happens 3 or 4 times in the summer, it's going to be a thing. Bodyboarding is a yes. Surfing is a maybe. That's going to depend on, can I surf, how well can I surf? When I get out there on a surfboard, am I just falling down all the time, or can I actually get up on the board? Because if I can actually get up on the board, and I can actually surf, even if it takes me a hell of a lot of falling down, that might be a thing. You might see Y2J does surfing. Don't know. We will see. We will see about that, although I do not plan to make a surfing exclusive channel, even if it does become a thing for me, because there's already lots of competition there. But you know, during the past 2 years I've been trying to find the next thing for me, because I did paintball for 12 years and I got tired of it, and I don't really want to talk about that. I have actually made videos about the sad history of paintball. For the past 2 years I've been searching for the next thing. I thought maybe it was going to be archery, didn't hold my interest that much. Thought maybe it would be mountain biking, got a mountain bike and then just discovered I didn't really like it. You know, I've just been looking for the next thing, and maybe bodyboarding and surfing will be the next thing. But you know, I think it really depends on, you know, what you love to do. You've got to love what you're doing, but you won't know if you love it until you try it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through this period of trying stuff out. That's long enough for this video. Thanks for watching all the way to the end if you did. Hello to all the VIDME people out there. If you've recently joined my channel because you came from VIDME to YouTube, thank you for coming. And yes, please give me some feedback on how I can make my videos new and better and different and interesting. And I will see you in January, for probably January and February, for lots of travel vlog content. Travel vlog content coming soon.